and I'm not going to lower the bar to appease anyone.
Cheerleading is all about connection.
She always knew how to reset my mind.
Too much.
That's that little half a second, that's your breathing point. Use it.
7, 1, 3.
One thing about cheer is that the routine is going to constantly change.
Okay, so with our deductions, which was only down to our first comp, and everybody wants to hit everything, and we haven't done a full out, like, it's dicey up in here, right?
Traveling southbound, the car was then pushed into the parking lot of a...
The focus of practice was set on something different.
The program is growing, and so the standard is raising, and I'm not going to lower the bar to appease anyone. So I need to make sure everybody's on the same page, and if you have questions about anything, you can talk to us. Again, we're trying to build up this program. So you guys have to be on board with that, and if you're not, you shouldn't be here. Okay? I'm holding everybody to a higher standard.
I'm going from a sport that, though it's team oriented, it is your performance is completely on you. You don't have to rely on anybody else exactly. So coming into a sport where you're relying on a dozen other people on the mat is definitely different for me.
I would say just being better overall, more as a leader. Obviously still hold myself higher, a higher expectation than others, just because I've already been there.
I would say it's about repeating success, but also defining it as well, because I didn't get to finish last season, so finishing the success that I started with the team, and then also being able to hopefully compete at WAC this season and redefine that with the team.
Okay, so congratulations, everybody worked really hard. What I need to happen is we're gonna put things together. Again, alternates can be bumped. People that have made mat or didn't make mat can be bumped. And I'm looking for dedication, hard work, coachability. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Cheerleading is all about connection. You have to be able to trust your bases. The bases have to be able to trust you as a flyer.
5, 7, 1, strong, 3, down, 5, 7.
You guys all have to be able to trust each other. The back spots has to trust that everybody else is going to do their job as well as them. So building that within each other was like a good start that we had for our first practice.
So now that tryouts are over, it's pretty much time to lock in with our groups and start getting our routine together. But one thing about cheer is that the routine is going to constantly change. Like the first routine that you get is not going to be the routine that you end with. And it probably won't be the routine that you're going to be stuck with for more than maybe a week, especially at the beginning, just because we're trying new skills and sometimes that doesn't work out.
A lot of our team hasn't cheered, so college is like their first experience of cheerleading. Almost 9 out of the 11 that we did have on mat last year were not cheerleaders before college, so I think that makes us different than a lot of other teams. I know I technically did win with my team because it started from when we first started to WAC, but also I want to compete at WAC and be able to have that feeling to win with them as we just competed. So a new start.
So me, Lex, and Kanaya, we all went to high school together.
When we were in high school, I wouldn't say we all really talked much, but like we were all still close. Like, you know, cheer just brings you together regardless.
We were all on the same team, so we all had like a connection there. We had to. And we went, me and Lex graduated. Lexi graduated a year before me, so she was gone and then I was. And we came here and it's all three of us again this year. And then Kanaya was our stunt girl, so she was just Emily and Cove. And when Courtney didn't want just that too, she wanted just the group stunts, me and her were fighting for a spot between each other.
It was hard because you could tell that they didn't really want to because, like, you know, they're friends, so it's hard to like be like, oh, they just felt like they were taking each other's spot, which was hard.
Kanaya came out of the two people co-ed into a group stunt, and I know that's a big change, especially because group stunts are a lot different. You have to be able to work with three people instead of two paces being under your feet and somebody being behind you. Like it's a big difference. After practice was over, I talked to her we always had our little spot at the end of the bleachers, and I was just telling her, like, she's in it right now, so she needs to be confident in what she can do. And I mean, I'm still gonna work for the spot, but she's in it, so like, she needs to be confident in that, and she has it. She got it just as much as I do.
They wanted each other in each more than more. Like I remember hearing Sophie and I both say, I want you in. I know you can give it the best better than I can. Like they were supporting each other more than themselves. They both cared about whoever did it. They just wanted the best person on the mat for the job.
Everybody was starting to take their role in and just work towards what we were going for. Okay, so the next day of practice, I would say it was good. Everybody came in, I feel like, positive. Like we ended practice on a good note the night before. So I feel like everybody just came in ready to work.
You smell like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Bro, do you hear this? She said it smelled like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, bro. Bro, 7 a.m. ready to go.
See, look at
7, 1, 3, go, 5, 7, 8, 1, split, 3.
Going into it, I was already mentally more drained than just physically, but I knew what job had to get done that day and that realistically we could not leave this gym without some type of progress towards success in the stunt sequence. Kept working on the counts, did a million walkthroughs, I believe, that day.
We start doing run-throughs, probably about 2 in, and Court called Morgan, and she told her she was gonna be a little late.
Because of traffic. So then I'm thinking like, oh, so it's probably just a lot of traffic right now.
So she wants Morgan to start doing our stunt sequences. And so I go onto my group that I'm fighting for.
3, 5, 7, 1, 3.
I mean, they're going pretty well. We're just repping out the stunts over and over and over again. And then Court walks in, finally. Everybody's walking in. Everybody's coming in late. The last person to come in was Nigel. At this point, we're probably like at least 30 minutes into practice.
That's what I'm saying, it's shooting me.
7 and 1, go 3, 5, 6, control. 1,
Come on, y'all, you got it.
5, 6.
Yes.
Watch toes.
Just do whatever they told you. Good. You gotta keep your You next.
When we realized that Kanaya stopped sharing location with Davina, the focus of practice was set on something different. I just thought maybe she just like stopped sharing her location because people do that all the time. So I didn't think anything crazy of it. I just was more worried that no one could get a hold of her. Randomly, the day that no one can get a hold of her, locations not shared anymore. The call kept going directly to voicemail. It wasn't even ringing. So that was a big thing.
So then Courtney, I think she texted our sister and like asked about her.
Family thought she was at practice, and we thought she would be at practice.
So then her sister said she was gonna have her mom contact her. And yeah, it's pretty much all we heard back from that time.
So once that happened, we received a call back from her sister.
So I walked to my phone, and I didn't text her sister yet. Her sister, when I went to text her sister posted on her story. So I pressed on her story, and it was her and Kanaya, and she said, I don't think I can remember correctly exactly what she said, but it was something like my baby or something with a broken heart. So like, I just lit up on it, and I was like, where is she? And then she texted back, and she was like, she's not here. So, thanks. But she texted back and she said she wasn't here. So I didn't. Well, Acacia was by me, and I just started crying. I literally dropped my phone. Acacia was sitting right next to me, and I just lost it. And she texted her back and was like, I think she asked her what do you mean? And then that's when she told us that she died in the car accident. So after that, it was just downhill from there.
A woman has died following a crash in Sylvania Township. According to the Ohio State Highway Patrol, the crash happened this evening on Holland-Sylvania Road involving 3 vehicles. Troopers say an SUV collided with a car traveling southbound. The car was then pushed into the parking lot of a gas station, continued through that, and crossed to the east side of Sylvania Avenue where it struck a van.
The driver of the car has been identified as 20-year-old Kanaya Durr of Toledo. No other injuries were reported. The crash is still under investigation.
I really couldn't even tell you who was by me because it was just shock. The last thing we expected was us getting told that Kanaya was gone. That means that she's not coming back. She's not coming to this practice. She's not gonna be in this pyramid. She's not gonna be in this stunt. And that's where my mind went to when I finally thought about it for a second, of just sitting here in silence was our stunt. That was us too. That was one of our last times, was us fighting for a spot against each other.
It definitely put a lot of whys in my head, because come back in July when I had my accident, I'm blessed enough to this day to still be alive, and I can't tell you how I'm still walking. If I showed you a picture of the car, I don't think you could be able to tell me why I'm still walking today. Why did I get to make it, and why didn't she get to?
I was just freaking out, and but I had support by my teammates, so that was good. But everybody pretty much just broke down. Everything just stopped, and yeah.
So I went outside because it was just hard being in here with everybody, and it was just, I guess, breathing outside, and people came out there, and we finally came back inside, and it was just the same, felt like a repeating cycle of just people coming in and out, people crying, screaming, it's just not fair. Like, it was just such an unfair and hard situation that I don't think anybody deserves to go through that. And so finally, we talked a little bit, and Courtney had canceled the rest of Hell Week, and so I got ready to go home, and I just remember getting in the car and calling our high school coach, because I knew, like, that's where it all started for me, Lex and Kanaya. The morning after I woke up, I couldn't even tell you how many text messages I had in like our cheer group chat. And Katie had sent a message from her family that we're gonna have a candlelight for Kanaya at the FC.
This is really all she wanted. Like, she worked so hard this year to be on that. And, like, she really wanted it.
Yes.
So we had the candlelight here. The night of that it happened, most of us all stayed together at Morgan's. So the next morning, we kind of all just got up and went our own ways, did our separate things.
And I just reached out to some of the girls on my team, Michaela and Maya, and we just talked about just getting out of the house, going to the store, getting some balloons. Just, I guess, coping and doing it together. Having her candlelight service at the FC is like where it should be, because this was Kanaya's last memory.
When we got here for it, I was all right. I mean, when I was in the store, I was crying. When I got here, I would say it felt like just as hard as getting the news, coming back here for the candlelight. Like, as soon as I walked in the doors, like, I just instantly just broke down. Like, it was just a lot.
In a better place than we are.
Okay.
Being in community means you're willing to carry others, and you are also being willing to be carried by others. And so I think that's something that if we can adopt as a team, not only to carry others, but to allow ourselves to be carried, will help us for the next 7 or 8 weeks that we have our season.
So the first week back, I would say, was definitely still hard.
If you guys can just trust each other that everybody's gonna do their part, it's gonna hit. Because Sophie does her job, you guys do your job, Cope does his. There's no overworking. We're not picking up slack for Soph because Soph's giving 110, Molly's giving 110. Nobody has to pick up anybody else's slack. We work together to hit it, and we're gonna keep repping it out till we get it right, and then we're gonna rep it out till we can't get it wrong, right? Let's go.
3, 5, 7, 1, 3,
solid.
1,
Stay tight, squeeze.
5, 7, 1, 3,
You got this. You have it. Just do your
7,
part.
1,
Got it,
3,
so squeeze.
5,
Perfect! Squeeze! Fight for it, so.
1, 3,
Fight for it! Way to commit! Oh my God, what's going on? Hey, but see how that catch was better? Because he was running. It wasn't perfect, was it? It was kind of a shitstorm of a cradle. But she committed. That's all we need.
We really didn't have much set. We had our stunt sequences, but they weren't the best because we weren't practicing for a while.
She just slipped when I had my hands. She just came.
There is no hole punch down there. I literally went in to get frustrated. That's not an option. Okay? You guys have this. Okay? You do.
It's a good thing every time.
Well, I think Madison's fighting. She ends up being taller than you every time. Squeeze.
1, 3,
5, 7. Squeeze. 1, 3. Tight. 5, 7. Squeeze. 1, 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3.
Pop it.
Okay. Hey! Come over here. Where are you going? It's dark and cold.
Well, like, she pushed me, like.
Who pushed you? Lexi?
Yes, the stunt, she, like, pushed me, like. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm trying my best. I'm not trying to, like, make the dismount like that, like.
I know you're not trying to make the dismount, and she's frustrated, and you're all getting frustrated, and it's something you guys can do. Your grips were much better on that. And you know she's really particular about, like, speed. But she has to get used to being uncomfortable. That's the only way we're gonna progress with growth for her, and she knows that.
I'm just trying, it's just like.
You are trying, and you
she
need to
makes
tell
it seem
her.
like we suck, like, so
No,
it's like,
and you don't
I'm
suck.
trying.
Your group is amazing. So I think we're gonna go back in there and talk because I don't want you to feel like that. I don't want Joel to feel like crap. I don't want Emily to feel like crap, and I don't want Lexi to feel like crap. And she's getting frustrated, and it's countdown to our first comp, and everybody wants to hit everything, and we haven't done a full out. Like, it's dicey up in here, right?
When we got within a week of the comp, there was a lot of things going through my head personally, seeming this is my first ever comp, not just my first ever college comp. And things weren't going still perfectly. They had gotten better, but they still weren't doing great. But the one thing that I will say had been the supporting factor / the thing that kept pushing us through, and I got to give a big shout out to Molly, because I like to say Molly's my rock when it came to the stunt group personally, is no matter what I was going through mentally and whatnot, she always knew how to reset my mind and focus on what I was doing wrong and how to fix it. If it came to, she would talk me through every single bit of the stunt for it to hit. She would walk and talk me through every bit of the stunt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1,
3, 5, 7. 1.
3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5.
That's that little half a second, that's your breathing point. Use it for the dismount. Don't get there and forget to breathe, then you can't dismount. As soon as that sun hits, breathe so you can use that energy to dismount and move on to the next. We need that.
7. 1, 3, 5, 7. So close, beautiful. Mama, yo, pick it up. And we need Coke. What's home when you left? Hey.
You! 1, 3, 5, 7. 1,
3,
5, 7.
Left, Joel.
1, 3, 5.
Finish.
1. Good job, so pull it. Go ahead.
Way to fight.
Which is fine, but that's just from that's me recognizing, oh, it's not there.
Like that one felt like it was gonna fall. I'll be honest.
That's why, yeah, that's why I put
Yeah.
Okay, we're going into Lexi. And we are doing the middle pyramid. So be ready. Everybody look at your name. We're doing the middle pyramid.
But at this point we had no pyramid. We didn't know what we were gonna do for the back handspring up or the rewind. So I got put into the rewind and it just wasn't going good.
Make sure Michaela's got room to catch Lexi.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 3, 4, 5, 7, 1.
Legs still.
3,
We're really. You're good. Hold on. Sorry.
7, 1, 3, off, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3.
Watch
off,
Michaela.
5, 7,
Michaela, get through.
1,
3, 5, 7, 1.
dip, 3, 5, 7.
Nice, guys.
3,
You got it.
1.
Finish it right here. Be aggressive.
7.
You got it, guys. Close up. 5, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 3, dip, 5, 7. 1, good job, Soph. Off, 5, 7.
Michaela through.
3.
That don't mean just let me just throw me off.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 4, 5, 7. All got it. 1, 3, dip, 5. To the top. 1, 2, 3, off, 5.
Sorry. Yeah.
I get the shell stuff. 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, dip, 5, 7, 1, 3, off, 5, 7, 1, 3,
5, 7, 1.
dip, 3, low, 5, 6, 7, 3. Let her get on top of you guys. I wasn't. 3, 5, 7. Let her get on top.
Like, I can't explain it.
Yeah. It is. It's just resisted by something. Something is holding it down. Yeah.
Hold down.
Yes. It's like so resistant.
Like I feel like this part should be all me. Like the jumping should be all me.
You just kind of want their hands there ready to
Yeah.
go, but not to do
Like even in the rewind, like it's just me jumping, and then cause like I feel like I used that last jump to give myself the momentum for them to throw me, but it's like I'm trying to jump, but like
Let's just try
everybody's
to
pulling
lift
me down.
like without a throw. Like literally just lift her here and come back down.
Don't lift her until she's.
The pyramid would say wasn't really hitting. It was a little rough.
I couldn't get my toes over. I couldn't get on top of them. I wasn't getting thrown high enough. It was frustration. We're about to compete on this weekend and nothing's hitting. Like the pyramid's not hitting, and we cannot go to this competition having a pyramid that's not even done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1,
Nope. I can already feel it again. Yeah. It's like as soon as we get in here, it's like anticipating.
I see it. When Sophie gets up to go, that transition between her off the floor and her being thrown is so slow. That's the portion where you guys need to flick, like legitimately get power.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, go. 3. Yes!
Nice, you guys.
1, 5, 3, 5, 6,
Come on,
7.
Sophie.
Same thing. 1,
Toes.
3, 5.
We're not bracing where we should brace to keep it at angles to make it easier. We're working too hard for something to be this sloppy. When if we just focus on technique. Yes, and where you're supposed to be. I can't see everything because there's a lot of arms in there. But we know what a right angle is, guys. That's what we need.
I feel like so. Courtney puts Lex in, tries the rewind again.
You got it, Joel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Shins. Power.
3, 5, 7. 1.
So we're doing the rewind. This is what she wants. Lexi's in this now. I'm on the side. I mean, I was pretty pissed off because I could do it last year, and this year I guess it was different. And I knew that spot was for me. Like I had that spot last year. So I guess it was annoying. it was stupid. I just thought like, okay, now I'm just only in this little bit of stuff. Like, you're not even trying, you're not even giving it your all. So it was just frustrating. That day was frustrating. We had no pyramid, and when she put Lexi in, it just, I mean, that's what we stuck with. And we just had to move forward. There was no, we couldn't just stop and keep trying me over and over again if it wasn't working.
I love freshman.
Hello, what's going on?
The Stranger Things.
Yes.
Then we come in, and what did I call Lexi Swedish Falls? Just Swedish Falls?
No.
Fruit roll-up.
Fruit roll-up. Fruit roll-up. Okay, then you're gonna do that. Okay. Then after Lexi rolls off, this group is going to step in. So you guys are in the Swedish, and you guys are gonna walk in, maybe do some hand motions. Lexi just cradled back here.
1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 7, 3.
Oh, shit.
If you're not gonna okay that time.
7, 1.
So we come into practice on Thursday, and mind you, I'm consistent in my group. I think my group was doing well. It was going good. Courtney comes in, and she's like, nope, I'm switching things around. And that consists of my group being changed, which, okay, I know nothing's permanent, or I know our groups are just temporary, and people will have to get changed around. So she puts Nigel back in my group, or into my group now, and Kofi's now basing with the other stunt group. And it was just not working for my side. The other side, it was a good thing for them, and it was just not like, it was not that Nigel couldn't do it or that I didn't think that the group could do it. It was just, we're all stressed. It's 2 days before our first competition and nothing's hitting.
Stay in! Good!
But I feel like going into our first competition, I mean, me personally, I still was confident. Like, I still knew that we were gonna, like, we could still go out there and hit the routine. Regardless, I'm locked in. I had my headphones on and I was ready to go.
I want to say physically, I was very kept to myself, kept quiet, but interiorly, mentally, I was freaking out because I didn't know what to expect.
I would say, yes, it was still heavy for sure, and you could tell. Now you could tell the whole team, you know, was feeling a little heavy. But I went there confident. Like, I wasn't like, I didn't, like, it's always gonna feel empty in this place, but it's not, I wasn't like feeling that way. Like, I was ready to go.
Nice! Control it! Toes!
Squeeze! Water's crushing it.
When I learned about how the increments of the warm-up went, it definitely was new to me because, in my opinion, I felt very rushed, especially with having that 10-minute warm-up period on the side map.
We have time. Do we want to do anything else or warm up anything? All right, here it is.
When we decided to visualize, it kind of set me back a little bit because I got a little confused in there. I'm a very hands-on person, so visualizing it wasn't the easiest thing for me. So if I'm being completely honest, the visualization didn't really work for me, but I just kind of just listened to the music and just kept counting in my head. Though I didn't know exactly always the right spots, I kind of just tried to do it the best I could because at the end of the day, it can only help me.
We started our prayer. Starts off rough, but everybody's finding that strength in each other.
Put in. Go ahead, Em.
Okay, deep breath in. Deep breath out.
May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ.
A lot of people in the audience cheering and supporting us. Give them a show, okay? Show off the new uniform, show off what you've worked so hard for. Be calm and present in the moment. We don't need to rush, okay? Everything is purposeful, okay? Do it for Kanaya, this first one, okay? I love you guys.
When we were in holding talking about Do It for Kanaya, and it definitely changed the whole atmosphere of what everyone's thoughts were going through.
It hit everybody hard, I feel like.
I just immediately broke down. Everybody broke down.
Will you keep my back? It's okay, go with Dad. You look cute.
Lexi's sobbing.
Why? Because
I just felt like it was the repeating feeling of what we already felt, like the feeling of your heart dropping to your stomach.
I just felt like I really wasn't ready to hear that at the moment. And also, this is our first competition, so it's like her not being here, I feel like was just a lot. It was just like a lot at one time.
I could see how much toll it put on the veterans. And personally, me, I'm not someone that does well with tears to begin with. So seeing them break down just makes me feel bad for them. And I don't want to say think about the wrong things, but definitely put a little more worried because I was a little more focused on, are they okay, rather than the stunt that we had to hit.
So like literally, they're about to call our name and tears are just falling.
We need to find strength within who's about to go compete.
So I'm like, I don't even know what to do. But like, me personally, I found a way to stop, and like, I was pretty much locked in. Yes, it was still there, but I wasn't fully locked in, I know that for sure, but I was able to hold it in until after it got done.
Count, it don't even come close. Putting in the work, so we can see results. Push it to the limit, never quit and never fall. Putting in the work, so we can see results.
We ain't coming to play, we bring that heat like each and every day.
Move out the way, but places so that y'all can wrap it up. Designer labels got me salty, yeah, I swagged it up. You the haters time to level up, I've had enough. I told her real big, cause I can back it up. Don't get it twisted. You can't hang with us cause we the baddest out here making moves. So dangerous.
Girl, this ain't title max. You can't get your title back. We earned the title, and that's facts.
Cause I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team.
All for one for all. We fight as a pack. Step to us, we bite hard, there's no going back.
Get in the way of a title and you gon' learn today. You might as well tell you don't want this fight.
L-U.
And that go much love me, cause my team can't help but win. We the best, capital B.
We gon' fans, it's the truth. Competition, what's the use? We too loco, y'all just loco. Celebrate us on the news. The company, the boss is only a nervous feet. If you wanna run the game and try out for the team.
Revving up our engine, ready to go. Hit the gas, full speed till we get that go.
Let me see if you can run it, girl. Indeed, I can run it. Is your man on the floor? If he ain't, let me know. Let me see if you can run it, girl. Indeed, I can run it.
I'm too royal, I'm a queen. I just wanna do my thing. Check the title, I'm a champ, I'm a champ. Check the ring, get the ring, pass the torch. I just wanna hit the floor. Every time I do my dance, they be begging me for more. Let's go.
We got the attention, cause there's nobody that's topping us.
So after we got done competing, you know, everybody took their little moments.
I know. But you know what? I've always said freak shit happens and we don't know why. So that was a rare occurrence and it's not gonna happen again. So we did it. And now we just keep getting better.
You did good. And we got through.
Hey, okay. I know, but hang on. Routine with more trust in yourself and your teammates and the stunts. Because we have it. And we're not making any changes. Nobody's dipping out. Nobody's hurt, right? We're all still good. Nigel, you good? Michaela's good. She's going to get healthy. Lexi's growing. She's good. Your tumbling was great across the front legs. Okay? I love you guys. Love you most. So I want to let you know, prior to our deductions, we had scored an 82.43. That's good, guys. That's above, you guys, that's above what we scored last year. So I was asking Kopi, and we scored a 76 last year.
Oh, I don't really know anything about the scoring at that point. It definitely gave me some reassurance because though we didn't have a perfect day, to hear that we had one of the best scores to start with that we've ever had just kind of fueled that fire.
Okay, so with our deductions, which was only a 1.5 deductions, we got an 80.93 for our first comp.
Again, it wasn't perfect, but I feel like that's where cheerleading stands, is like everything needs to be perfect, but there's more to it than just that.
And we got a 9.4. For routine composition, so that's seamless movement, patterns, flow, transitions, dance, and motions.
Like us not hitting, but our dance was clean, our motions were clean, our hands were by our sides, facials were there, jumps were good. There were still the little things that were good that set us apart from other teams.
Love that flip through in the pyramid. Cute transition. It's early. Can't wait to see you later in the season. Okay.
So how do we add this now with the stunts? How do we add this with the pyramid? How do we keep this cleanness when we're still tired from hitting everything?
It was still off to a better start for the season, even with the hard beginning. So, I mean, I was happy about that. I was really just happy that, you know, even with going through this, everybody stepped on the mat, which that's really all that I felt happy about. That even though we went through it, we still have each other and we're still here for each other.
That's us. Way to go, guys.
We got our rings. It was great.
on. This is so sweet. I couldn't have done it without you. Oh my gosh, that was so sweet. Okay, Lex. Yes.
It was really nice to see, you know, like last year was it was a lot, like we worked hard for that, so it was just really nice.
It was, I mean, being with our team and everybody getting a ring was just like one of the best feelings, but also we have freshmen who are here supporting us and they deserve a ring too. So this is where we all have to step up for each other.
The word I chose was unstoppable. I chose that word because I feel like if a team can go through something like this and still be there for each other and still want to cheer and still want to compete and do the best we can do, I feel like they're unstoppable. Like nothing can stop us if we can go through this and still rise to the top.